Hi friends, welcome back. In this video tutorial, I am tell about the TCP stream and UDP streams. Basically, TCP streams and UDP streams are very helpful for checking the entire conversations. You can check with the help of TCP streams and UDP streams, you can check where to conversation start and where to conversation stop. You can check the higher level of application data, and you can extract a lot of information that is totally about what you need in the conversations. If one host and one client or another host will be communicating with each other, the one conversation start from beginning, and the one Wireshark is capturing the all traffic, and all conversation between one host to another host will be captured in the packet. But you can see that in the packet list panel there is a lot of problem what is going on your packets and what is going on in the conversation. So you can choose the TCP streams and UDP streams to check what is happening in the conversations, or what is happen in one client and another client communications. You can check the entire TCP information of application layer, view entire conversation between two or more PCs. It is very helpful for in the Wireshark. If you can go to analyze panel, and here is one thing, follow TCP streams. I have no much TCP packet, so there is no TCP streams. I am basically clear this filter and checking some UDP streams, and click on analyze and click follow UDP streams. Here you can check all UDP streams. There is mostly TCP stream. There is a short capture file, so I'm close this file. I have open some saved file which is TCP example. So here is the full TCP stream will be available. So if you click on and follow TCP streams, and you can check here is the all about your TCP streams. You can check here that one request will be sent image layout logo.png. You can encoding check here. You can UTF character set. This is the user is under Mozilla Firefox. Where is the request from? You can all check from here. You can also check the error from here. This is the entire conversations of your system. This is the basically raw data. This is some encrypted data, so this is not much information, much detailed information. But here is you can check the HTTP, OK server types. You can date of time, and you can byte, and you can type the image of sometimes. You can check here entire conversation and check the specified conversation for selecting the IP to source and destination. Where is the request from? Where is the destination from? So if you can check the clear FTP traffic, your telnet traffic, and DNS query traffic, you can check a lot of plain text things. You can easily determine how the traffic will be visited and how the client will visit this sites or this network. So I'm close this window. If you can open here, analyze, follow UDP stream. Basically there is no, I think, UDP streams. For checking the UDP streams, I am basically open the Google Chrome and hit up some website. This is not SH website. I am click on this and open this website, and I'm basically start the capture again and check the what is the happen in UDP streams if I am capturing some DNS traffic or some unsecured website. So I am click on this. I'm firstly locally React connection and click on the start and click on my website, and the lot of packet will be capturing the Wireshark screen, and there is a lot of some. You can check if you have HTTP web search engine, and you can search the query, and the plain text information will be in front of you. You can get many things off from these streams. You can get the plain text information about FTP, user passwords, telnet user password, telnet client server chat up, and there is many more things you can get up easily from this UDP streams. The UDP streams is very helpful for to checking entire conversation between host and destination. So here is problem sum opening website. But if can you stop this website, I'm stop this capture and checking the follow UDP streams, and you can check here. There is a lot of some ASCII character. You can change the data from here, which is the hex dump, and you can check the data from here. This is the ASCII character, and this is the raw format. So this is the all about my video. Thanks guys for watching.